Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to do a little bit of racing, but this time it's going to be the old school way with the V3 racing wheel. Racing wheels, I've bought a couple of them as I was a child. I love playing them. However, when it comes to compatibility, there I noticed a lot of issues, where we had like massive dead zones and a lot of problems. But one of my favorite games to play was Wipeout XL or 2097. So when you're looking at this racing wheel, we did have some interesting features. To begin with, this thing can be used when it comes to, let's say, in different configuration. Yep, you can put it on the table, but you can also use it under your legs, and that has to do with the form factor over there. And that was kind of cool, to be honest. Many features I was missing out with different racing wheels I've reviewed back in the day. So where we do have the analog digital steering wheel with 300 degrees rotation, you do have the option to actually use all kinds of programmable buttons, and it seems to me that this steering wheel is slightly more sensitive than the other ones, so I'm curious how this will actually work out. Yeah, there is not a lot of an unboxing going on over here because we do have the box, but it is not in perfect condition. It's kind of a miracle we still have the original box because most of these racing wheels don't have them. So in here we're finding the racing wheels and the pedals themselves. So the pedals, oh man, these old school things where you can just have like no different resistance for the acceleration and the brake itself. It's kind of funny. And here we have the racing wheel itself. And the form factor of this thing is so much different. Okay, kind of cool that we do have an instruction manual with this. That is interesting. Congratulations, you are now the owner of a V3 racing wheels for the PlayStation. Okay, so what is kind of interesting is that we do have this locking mechanism, so you can even tilt it in a certain position. That is kind of the looks, if you ask me. I've never seen it with different wheels. Another thing is also what's cool, you can unlock it and basically pull it out, and also here having different lengths. So this thing is quite the looks when you're looking at the things you can actually do with it. The V3 also utilize all of the normal controller buttons, having the front facing buttons over here, the L1 and R2, and even a D-pad. So when it comes to, let's say, everything you can do with it, that's kind of cool. But if you want to use a shifter or stuff that you see now on newer racing wheels, we don't have this option because there is no buttons whatsoever at the back of the wheel. What I did notice with the bottom, they have like a very nice metal plate in combination with very nice rubbery feet for grip if you're having not, let's say, any, let's say, grip mat or whatsoever underneath. But the downside is, I'm guessing these were for the suction knobs, but they're not included in the package. But I'm excited. We're going to be starting off with my favorite game. As a child, I always played this particular game, but I was on the Mad Catz racing wheel. The acceleration of the right pedal seems to be working fine. I already expected. Let's see how the dead zone is. Wow! This dead zone is absolutely almost zero. So this means that we're going to be having a lot of fun with this. I can still remember that this particular game was so cool to play. Woo! Yeah! There we go! Man, this wheel is absolutely awesome. There we go! Woo! Putting the mines down. Oh yeah! Ha 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 ha! Woo! First person view. I know, like as a child, I can remember that I've played this game a lot with a racing wheel, but didn't expect that it worked so well. Fourth place, man. I am on a freaking good lap over here. Give me the power up. Ah, I didn't get the power up. Okay, this game, I'm curious how this is going to be playing because with some Ridge Racer almost messed it up. Revolution, this was such a difficult game played with a racing wheel. No force feedback, no rumble, just old school racing. Also, the pedal seems to be working with this one. Oh crap, I messed it up. Oh, this wheel is super sensitive now for this. Oh man, I don't know if this is going to be even fun to play. Can I switch to digital? No, it's automatically detecting. Oh, this is just unplayable. Seriously, like, look at like how much trouble I'm having when trying to steer this car. So that's a little bit of a downside. I don't know if you can change it out if there isn't any wheel configuration going on. I'm guessing there is no BGM, no. No, nothing here. So there's actually nothing we can do over here. So when it comes to Ridge Racer, oh boy, this is absolutely super difficult to play. So let's move on to the next one. Wipeout was absolutely a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be any different when we're choosing a game like Rage Racer, if I'm even pronouncing it correctly. I'm having the Japanese version on my system over there, because I want to have the full speed game and not the pole crap. Or at least full speed, baby. Yeah. This game had some really funky soundtracks. You know, soundtrack is absolutely the soul of the game. So let's get into it. Rage Racer, that was my favorite song. That was absolutely great. I'm still listening it in my car myself. Okay, pedal does work. Let's see how the... Yeah, I was afraid that was happening. The crackling noise of that wheel. I do have the idea that it is slightly better. Yeah, but still very sensitive. And there was no way we're actually like messing with this. Nope, mess it up. Let's see if we can make the turns a little bit better now, because it's super sensitive. Yeah, there's no problem whatsoever. Okay. So this is absolutely fun, man. Let's fly away, Dukes of Air style. Oh yeah. Nope, cannot do the drifting with this. I can still remember the first time I ever played it was a Ridge Racer Resolution, but it's so difficult, man. It's so difficult to play this game. So we do have all kinds of different Ridge Racer games now. The question remains, is this game actually fun? No, for me it isn't. So let's get into the next game. So I think this is just a general problem when it comes to the wheel itself. And I mean particularly looking at, let's say, how sensitive it is. With Wipeout, it made the game so much fun to play. I really enjoyed myself, but with games like Ridge Racer, making it just unplayable. Okay, I was also surprised how good it were when it comes to the pedals itself. Okay, there we go. Wow, this game works so much better. You can just see how it actually... It's not that crazy sensitive. Whoa, but still need to get used to it. There's no vibration whatsoever. Whoa, 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 whoa. But absolutely a fact that I need to get used to this. Sometimes I just freaking hate the racing wheels. I just want to bring you back to a time where racing wheels are not that great. Where I did enjoy myself with Wipeout, all the other parts were absolutely horrible. I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments what racing wheel did you ever own for a PlayStation 1 or 2 or an Xbox Classic. It would be awesome to know from you guys, and just subscribe and hit the bell, because it means I will see you in the next video.